Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on June 16, 2020. Trump will sign new order over police practice. U.S. President Donald Trump will sign an executive order on Tuesday that aims to improve how police officers treat African Americans and others by advancing credentialing, training, and mental health resources. The order comes as Trump faced criticism from Democrats for his response to protests around the country sparked by the death of African American George Floyd in Minneapolis. Some of President's allies are concerned that his handling of the protests and the coronavirus pandemic are hurting Trump's and other Republican leaders' chances of re-election in November. The order would encourage police departments to employ the latest standards for use of force, improve information sharing so that officers with shoddy records are not hired without their backgrounds being known, and add social workers to law enforcement response to non-violent cases involving drug addiction and homelessness. Global stock returned to rise amid Fed's move. Global stocks markets bounced on Tuesday amid the U.S. Federal Reserve's plan to launch corporate bond buying program through the secondary market corporate credit facility to contain the economic damage from the COVID-19 pandemic. Amid this, Wall Street futures with a minus for the S&P 500 rose 1.6% following a late U.S. stock rally on Monday. European shares also joined to broad rise with Eurostoxx 50 futures surged 2.7%, recovering from a slump in the past week, which was fueled by concerns of the second wave of coronavirus. German DAX futures climbed 2.8%, while Britain's FTSE 100 gained 2.3%. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan jumped 3.2%, while Japan's Nikkei stock index soared 4.9%. Both indexes mark the biggest daily gain since March 25th. UK's employment climbs 1.5 million in April-May. UK jobless claims more than doubled to almost 3 million during the coronavirus lockdown, as the closure of business across the country put people out of work. The Office for National Statistics data showed on Tuesday the number of people seeking unemployment benefits increased by more than 1.5 million in the period of April-May. In April alone, employment dropped 429,000, even as a special government's program protected millions of jobs. Meantime, wage growth slowed to the lowest level since 2014. Overall, the jobless rate steadied at 3.9% over the 3-month to April as many companies restored to the government's job retention scheme, though analysts mostly expected an increase to 4.7%. Royalty Pharma's IPO exceeds Warner Music's debut. The largest buyer of biopharmaceutical royalties, Royalty Pharma, sold $2.18 billion in stock after its U.S. initial public offering, which became the second-largest pharmaceutical listing ever. Royalty Pharma eclipses record label Warner Music Group's $1.93 billion IPO earlier this month as the largest U.S. listing so far this year, and is behind only Zoetis Inc. as the largest pharma IPO of all time. The company had aimed to sell 70 million shares but increased that amount by about 11% on the back of strong demand. Royalty Pharma's shares were priced at $28 for each, at the top of the target range between $25 and $28 per share. Overall, the IPO values Royalty Pharma at $16.67 billion.